Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and your rising sign. Alright, so this reading's going to be post the new moon in Gemini energy. Hopefully you spend some time communicating to your guides, to higher self, to the universe, being very specific and very clear at what you want, starting the next chapter in your life. Yes, we are delayed by a day. I didn't feel called to start the readings on Monday. Not because there was a holiday, but because dealing with the new moon energy for myself, We have to learn to say no to things. All right, so Spirit, let's dive into their energy. The Crane Bag, Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter, and Choice. So I'm using my mermaid deck. It's my water deck, so to speak, and since we're post new moon energy, I find that to be connected. It's very emotional energy. So the Crane Bag, there needs to be some, okay, so some of you need to start, whether it is like sacred ocean medicine or if you're into witchcraft or just in, which is, into herbs and spices, and if you're into crystals, I'm sensing that you need to start protecting your home more. And really declutter things. Like there's certain areas in your life that need to be decluttered. It's causing stagnant energy in your house. And it's an emotional weight for you. Okay. Thank you. So we have visions. Psychic visions, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. This is beautiful. I love this card. Yeah, it's almost, I literally just heard, because there's a reflection of her. I'm hearing you really need to connect to your higher self. You really need to start talking to them, to really focus on, some of this is not for everybody, but for most of you, you really need to start focusing on opening your third eye to start harnessing your clairvoyant gifts, clear whatever gifts. Some of you are mediums, some of you, sorry, I don't know all the terms. Some of you have the ability to see things in your mind's eye. So you have gifts and you need to start working on them. And that's deeply something that, decluttering your home declutters the mind. And not just getting organized, but getting rid of stuff that has absolutely no purpose. The things that are jammed in drawers and boxes. I mean, if you have seasonal stuff, obviously, leave that alone. But, it's like those junk drawers where you don't even touch half the shit. Sorry, I'm very OCD type person, so I have very few belongings, and I love it because it's less stuff to worry about. Okay. Yeah, definitely spend some time post new moon energy focusing on that for some of you. What's next? We have experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in pursuit of knowledge, arrogance. Your ego for some of you is overtaking your energy. It's like a shadow over your brain. Every time you feel like you're finally coming out of something or you can finally breathe, your ego jumps in and covers it up and smushes it and suffocates you and puts you right back to where you were at square one. So if you try to push things, something's going to push back. When you're pursuing knowledge, it's to gain knowledge about something. It's not to point fingers at anybody. It's not about being a know-it-all, or, you know, it's not that makes you superior to anybody. I don't know what that's about, but there it is. Damn my Gemini honesty. Okay, last two cards. Remember, not all of this is connected. It can be, but it's not. You know, this is a general reading, so that's why I pull out so many cards. First one, or fourth card, honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Now, this card came out, I think, yesterday for a couple of my earth signs. It's not necessarily that, disregard the respecting men aspect. It's about respecting the masculine energy within ourselves, and the ones and the masculines that are awakening now, that are finally stepping forward and saying something, that's saying that this isn't right, that isn't right, that are actually on the feminine's side. And this is where we become one with not only our personal masculines, but also the masculines that we're meant to be with in this life, whether that's platonic or romantic. Okay, we have to embrace that masculine divine energy. And it's difficult to understand what the masculine divine energy is, because we've been so, what's the word I want to use? Suffocated by the egotistical side of the masculine energy. I guess you can tell where I'm at with everything just by saying that. Now we have Yemaya, grandmother, ocean, primordial. I'm not taking this literally because there's a child. Some of you may be having a child. If you are, congratulations. But I'm going to take this more in the aspect of, you're in a brand new chapter of your life. It may not feel like it right now, but you are. And you really need to nurture that energy, this new initiative, this new chapter, this new step, right? Think of it as if it is a baby itself, right? You have to feed it, you have to clean it, you have to change it constantly throughout the day. Constantly through the night. It's like 24 hours, especially if it's a newborn. That is 24-hour care, 7 days a week. Oh my God, I don't want children. But think of it, it's the best way to adapt that mentality to a new chapter in your life. The next stages, you have to be very nurturing, very kind, and respecting to yourself. Okay? Let's move into tarot. Energies, future energies, please, for Sagittarius, post new moon in Gemini. Got the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, I like that. And the King of Cups. Ooh, okay. All right, so the bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Hermit. Going inward. You gotta go inward. All of these cards tell me you gotta go inward. There is something specific for each of you that you need to look at. It could be all of it. It could be one thing. It could be a select number of things. Everybody, like I said, this is general. But you're, and here's the thing. You're determined to walk away from the things that no longer serve your higher purpose. But going inward is a completely different story. Excuse me, when you actually have to go in and do the work and face something like that, that makes you run back towards the unhealthy shit, right? I just heard you're one step away from happiness. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I only partially believe that. That's me, not you. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Justice card. As you look inward, it makes you look forward. And it brings this energy of inspiration back into your mind, into your body, into your soul. Inspiration that something's coming for you. Something good is coming for you. Maybe a karmic lesson is coming to a close. Maybe you're going to get money. Maybe a court thing is going to close off. Maybe, maybe people with student loans are finally going to, maybe your student loans are going to be erased finally. Maybe you have an inheritance coming in that someone's been holding off on giving you. I'm hearing something is meant for you, but Spirit's been holding it back because there's still something that's holding you back that could totally keep you from growing as a person. Okay. Knight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Sun. Love for yourself, love for people around you, and the people that have hurt you most of all, right? You need to move past that energy. You need to continue to grow and illuminate and be better, right? Keep manifesting. You are the magician in your own life. You have the power to change your path, to change the course that you are on to what you want it to be. You just have to find that inner inspiration to not only go inward and fight the darkness, to fight the demons, to fight the trauma, and learn to coexist with it and learn from it, and know that it still irks me that we say this, but we have to understand that when people hurt us, it wasn't it feels weird saying that if they were clear-minded and healed, they wouldn't have done it, right? So we can only blame the trauma. We can only blame what we don't heal, because that's what makes us do stupid shit. It's our ego that makes us do stupid shit and say stupid shit to people that hurt them, right? Or cause pain to others. Like parents, for example, if they fell short for you, or you didn't like how they raised you or certain things, well, then you know what? You say, thank you for showing me what I didn't like and what I don't want for the future. You just have to accept it as is. You cannot change the past. Okay, so let's move on to the exciting energy that's here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. You're exploring new options for yourself. You're trying to find what does it for you. You're trying to focus your energies on seeing what's meant for you. And you have to go a little bit deeper, right? Because we're doing this introspection already. So Spirit's saying you got to go a little bit deeper to find what your thing is, what your purpose is. And this opportunity is going to show itself. It's going to come to you while you're, literally the Hangman clarifies the Ace of Pentacles. It is literally saying keep doing that introspection work, keep going inward, keep digging the shit out, getting the gunk out, right? And things will begin to change on their own. This is the time to allow the universe to do things for us. Yeah, you're going to change the way you see things too. The more you get that gunk out, that shit out, things change. Yeah, you really have to. It's kind of like this is kind of like the new moon residual energy of you really need to be very concise, very honest, and very forthcoming about what you want, what your destiny is. Tell your guides, this is what I want, this is what I'm going. Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. Spirits of the Past and Spirit of Time. Yeah, you gotta let go of the past. You gotta stop daydreaming about the past, about how conversations could have gone, how things should have gone. You just have to let it go. I know that's really difficult, but it's like freezing you in time. Like you're constantly waiting for a past something to change, right? Or to turn out better. It's not. It's already there. Spirit is telling you you're wasting your potential. You're wasting your one-of-a-kind, irreplaceable energy on something that no longer matters. No matter what the type of relationship, connection, scenario, whatever choice that you made, something you said to somebody, just stop. it is hurting you more than it is hurting them. And nothing's going to change the outcome. Okay. Spirit of air, clarity, truth, awareness. Just got to be honest with yourself. Bring that Gemini flair in. Oh, fuck. Alright. Sorry, I'm a Gemini, and I don't like bullshitting, and I don't like I don't like telling people shit that they don't need. Like, you need to hear the truth. If you don't hear the truth, then how can you face it, right? So we have a spirit of Pegasus and spirit of elixirs. It's time to stop with the pushing the stuff down with coping mechanisms, whatever that may be. It's creating unrealistic delusional energy for you, and things just don't seem as they should be. Again, coming back to that spirit of air, honesty, truth. Is it hurting you or is it helping you? All right, one more. Coming back to those psychic gifts. You have a very specific gift. You need to harness it. You need to help it grow. You know, it's just like those movies that we see where these characters, you know, yes, we skip through them actually doing the work, but you know, they still do the work to get better, and it takes time. It takes more time than we like to admit, but it takes time. Whoa. All right, so we have Archangel Raphael, healing, forgiveness and compassion, meditating on the broken heart, trusting your instincts that you are transforming, that there is, just like fumbling the cards around, that you're going through a transformation, you're going through a rebirth, you're becoming the version of yourself that you're meant to be. That doesn't mean going backwards and going back to people that just don't align with you anymore, and that's okay. There's no hard feelings there, right? You don't need to prove anything to those people, and I'm actually trying to take my own advice right now. So I was thinking about my 20-year high school reunion, and I'm like, well, I need to prove to these people that were shitty to me in junior high and high school that I'm not that same person. I don't need to tell them shit. Who cares? It's not going to change anything. Someone's coming in with a love offer. 5D consciousness. Yeah, you may be slightly disconnected to 5D. You may feel like you're just not there. Or you're connected with that love energy through your 5D right now because you're still working on yourself. Take that as that resonates. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, that is all I have for you. Thank you for your time and energy, and I will talk to you guys next week.